Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob from Next Truck Sales, and I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2005 Freightliner M2-106. This is a little box truck. It's perfect for local P&D. I'm going to go through the truck, show you some of the features about it, and explain a little bit about the process if you happen to be watching this video and you're in the US. This particular truck has hydraulic brakes and an automatic transmission, making it ideal for anybody who is interested in this truck and doesn't have a commercial driver's license. But with the hydraulic brakes, obviously, and the lower GVW, there's no requirement for you to have any sort of special licensing, so anybody with a non-CDL can drive this. So I'll take you through, show you some of the features of it, show you some of the good things, the not so good things, and hey, it's a used truck, so let's get started here. So taking a look here, you can see obviously we have what appears to be a new bumper corner here. We've got some stone chips on here, another new bumper corner, or newer bumper corner, a little bit of bumps and bruises. This might have been painted at one point, but overall the hood's intact. I'll tell you a little bit about this truck. It was originally owned by the Freightliner dealer in Mississauga, and then we bought it, we put it to work. We've been using it for the last couple of years here. I think we bought it 2 or 3 years ago, and we just don't need it anymore. We're not using it enough really for us to justify its existence, so we've got it for sale. So let's have a look here. So steer tires, Michelin 225 19.5s, disc brakes on the front. Michelins are probably, oh, I don't know, 40% tread. Little Mercedes here. This is, I believe, a 170 horse. We'll go inside and check it out. Good little engine, not super powerful, but it's got enough power to get the job done for what it's intended for. Another matching Michelin tire here. You can see the air is cold because we got water on the ground here. This water is from the air conditioner, which is good. And we'll get this running in a minute, and I'll just show you how it runs. It runs great. Looks like at some point this was repaired because I see fiberglass. Let's just go on the other side here and have a look if it had the same. No, this is original. The other side's been repaired. We did, like I said, we've been running this truck here ourselves for our own use, so it's served us well, but again, not a whole lot of need for it at this time. So have a look here. We've got an air ride front seat with a little bit of wear on the cushion. We'll get this running in a bit. So this has got the Allison transmission, which is a true automatic. If you have a look here, you'll see the headliners falling down a little bit. On inside here, I think we have the spec sheet. Here we go. So we got a Mercedes 190 horsepower, 8,000 front. We've got a 13 rear, and then we've got a 4.3 rear axle ratio. Now bear in mind, okay, with the Allisons, they have different overdrives, so your ratios don't necessarily match up to what your standard ratios that you'd expect to have. Inside here, you can see it's decent, it's clean. The air's cold, we'll get that working in a minute. The radio works, I know that, and the heater works, I know that, because I've driven this truck before. Tires on the back, getting kind of low, but they do have tread. Steel wheels all around. We've put new batteries in it. We had trouble getting it to start last year, and I know we put new batteries in it. Have a look here. Frame's in decent shape. We will show you. So here, I mean, this is probably the worst thing, and it's all cosmetic. Obviously, looks like crap, but that can be sandblasted and painted if you're going to keep this for a while. We never really felt the need to do that, only because it doesn't really matter to us. It might not matter to you. We'll put this up. The tailgate works good, so you got a switch here for the tailgate. Just pull it out like that. This is a, I believe, a 2,500 or a 3,000 pound tailgate. So let's have a look here. So that works good, and then just come over to here and hit the button. Down she goes. It's a 3,000 pound. You can see it right there. Just quickly to get over here, you can see some of the ghosting from the previous owner. Yeah, I would say worst case you paint that if you're going to keep it for a long time, but it's not going to affect its ability to carry your load. So have a look here. I'll give you a good look at the back. That's where the old customer's logo, original owner's logo was. We put some new rollers on it last year, and we've still got some cargo in it that we've got to clean out. So if you have a look here, it's decent, right? Again, needs a coat of paint. Got all new rollers on the door. That's our booster that we use to start trucks, and this is sort of our yard service vehicle, at least for the last couple of years. That's not coming with it. That'll be coming out, but it's super convenient owning a truck dealership and having one of those, because it's got a 30-foot cord and it puts 1,000 amps, and we drive around the yard and get our trucks to start. So let's just close this up. Let me get it running. That's probably the most important part. You want to see that it runs good. So let's go through it. I'll give you a look up there. You can see. It needs to go to the body shop, just sandblast and paint all of that. It would look awesome. And we considered doing that, but like I said, it's just, we just couldn't justify it because we knew that we weren't going to be keeping it for that long. There you go. There's a good overview. The truck is going to be sold with a fresh annual inspection certificate, a fresh service. It's going to come with no leaks, no check engine lights, and cold air conditioning. So let's have a look here. Let's get it to start. Okay, let's have a look in here. So the Allison goes through its little thing. So it shows 400,000 kilometers. We can switch that over. I think we push and hold it. I could be wrong. Push mode. Never seem to be able to figure this out. It's got about 250,000 miles on it. I just can't remember how we switch it. We'll come back to that, because I can't seem to figure out how to do it. You can see we got good oil pressure. Air conditioning is cold. We'll get that running because it is warm out here. Still can't figure out how to get this thing running. Nope. Push and hold. Maybe we can't switch it. I think we can. It's got a push mode, hold, reset, but it's not switching over. It converts over to about 250,000 miles. Let me get the cruise up on this. So raise up the idle. Get you to have a listen to it running. Actually, I'm going to turn off the air conditioning because I don't want that fan running while I'm under the hood. Come back to that. And I'll get the oil filler cap off and just show you the blow-by. Take that down. Allison automatic. This is an awesome transmission. They are a true automatic, and this one here being the 1000 HS, so it's got a torque converter, it's got clutches and bands, it shifts great. It doesn't shift like some of the big trucks. This truck here does not have tilt or telescope on the wheel. Obviously the parking brake, we just had that repaired this year, so that's good working order. And city horn, that'll have to be fixed. It's got crank windows, but we'll get everything in good working order if we make a deal. So if you're interested in this truck and you happen to be watching this video and you're in the US, we will deliver the truck to Buffalo for you, and you'll take delivery from our yard there. We do have a yard where you can pick it up. It's about 15 minutes from the Buffalo airport. And we'll supply you with a temporary license plate to drive it home. We will also supply you with all the paperwork you need to import the truck and title it in your local state. So if you're interested, feel free to give us a call. Our number is 844-489-8789, and it's Rob at Next Truck Sales. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.